They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Missouri's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like they'll run behind the big guys on the right. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Toss sweep to the left. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this team?
And Georgia ready to go back to work. offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, make a tackle for loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He unleashes a long one. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Going right to work up top. Got him downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Fires to the big fella. Quick step and go. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
And the Dogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Can't get him to the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
You know, you toss the ball to the running back to get him away from all the big boys, right? Let's stay away from the beef. Those guys get you on the ground with one meat hook. Do a good job tossing the ball in the perimeter, but goodness gracious, has to break one tackle, just fighting as hard as he can to try to get positive yards, but too many guys coming after him too quickly.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Dances away. Stands in and takes the hit. He holds it in, and nobody's close. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Georgia. He got a step and just dusted the... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Key. Makes a stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it with the sure hands. It's Key. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Fires it. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Okay, ready?
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Try to get it to the edge. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Georgia going up tempo. Now on the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He's running free down the middle. Inside the touchdown, Tiger. On the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't.
There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Stumbled to the ground. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space. Take advantage of it. Get it to my running back. Let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. How efficient have they been? And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Okay, ready?
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
29 Philly.
That's caught. It's Keem.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The RPO, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started.
Number 86 with the catch and score.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Chester. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Keeps looking downfield, and he just chucks it into the 4th row.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets the back moving. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Georgia.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Dogs! Great job by the back on the option. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He's inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Goes to the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The option look. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability